Hi, I'm the Traveling Wizard and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. One of the things that Pittsburgh's famous for is the world's steepest street. That's right here, Canton Street. It's so steep, you're not even allowed to drive on it. It's a 38% gradient. Follow me.
Must have pierogies. I need pierogies.
Deborah has a long history of doing things that are illegal. Today is no exception. She is going to go down the do not enter road.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
At 75 miles an hour. The first stop today is the Andy Warhol Museum. Andy lived here, died here, and his museum is here. So today we're going to look at the famous Campbell soup can, Marilyn Monroe, and maybe even see some Mick Jagger. There's 7 levels of Andy Warhol in this building. 7 levels. We're going to start at 7th and work our way down.
Born and raised in Pittsburgh, Warhol initially pursued a successful career as a commercial illustrator. After exhibiting his work in several galleries in the 1950s, he began to receive recognition as an influential and controversial artist. His New York studio, The Factory, became a well-known gathering place that brought together distinguished intellectuals, drag queens, playwrights, bohemian street people, Hollywood celebrities, and wealthy patrons. He promoted a collection of personalities known as Warhol superstars and is credited with coining the widely used expression 15 minutes of fame. In the late 1960s, he managed to produce the experimental rock band Velvet Underground and founded Interview magazine. He authored numerous books, including The Philosophy of Andy Warhol, Popism, The Warhol 60s. He is also notable as a gay man who lived openly as such before the gay liberation movement. After a gallbladder surgery in 1987, Warhol died in February of that year, at the age of 58. He's been the subject of numerous retrospective exhibitions, books, and feature and documentary films.
Well, it's a great museum, really worth a look. The top floor was his earlier work, and as you went down to the bottom floor, you could see him getting a little older. He went from dark hair to blonde hair to gray hair. Anyway, we're on our way now to the Mattress Factory. This is a pretty unusual museum. I'm here at the Mattress Factory, which sounds more like a place that sells beds than it does a museum, but pretty much here everything has a strange name. Anyway, there's 4 floors of strange stuff. We're gonna look at it right now. We call this one Hole in the Floor. There's some very strange things here. I call this one Twister from Hell. Yeah, pretty weird. Well, the Mattress Factory is one of the weirdest museums I've ever been to. It turns out the lumber was not a display, but actually his construction. But who can tell? It was a weird place. So we're in there, and you can't see anything in this one level. And we walk in, and I have to use my flashlight, and these people get mad and start shushing me, telling me to turn my light off because I'm ruining the whole thing. So it's only 10 minutes before the place closes. We go up there, and they said, didn't you read the rules? There's only supposed to be 2 people up here, and you have to wait 15 minutes for your eyes to adjust. So I started doing the math, and anyway, I left. Jerks. Anyway, this whole neighborhood right here is got a lot of really cool houses. Right now we're going to go to Randyland. That's the name of the place. It's a guy named Randy. Hopefully we're going to meet him. He's the modern day Andy Warhol. He takes junk, paints it, and puts it up, and people come to see it. So let's go to Randyland. Here he is. This is Randy. Randy of Randyland, not to be confused with Candyland. And Randy, I'm sure everybody asked you the same question. Do I make you Randy, baby? Yeah, switched on,
That's
baby.
right. Randy.
Yeah, baby, you want switched on. Tell me about Randyland. How did this get started?
Randyland is a dream, and if you hold your dreams in your hand, they blow away in the wind. But if you take your dreams and you turn them upside down, then you are the farmers of the dreams, and they become the future. And as they are the future of your dreams, you will now be in charge of your dreams. So the whole idea with Randyland is to teach people to not only to live by their dreams, but to make their dreams come true.
So, Randy, how did this all get started?
Wow. Well, Randyland is a house of stuff. Do you like stuff? I like stuff. Everybody likes stuff. So I was a little boy. I was poor, and actually, Mom and Dad broke up, and we had no Christmas. No Christmas. We were crying. I found toys in the garbage. I realized my eyes are a tool to see, my hands are a tool to take home, my mind is a tool to think, my heart is a tool to be happy, my ears are tools to listen, my mouth is a tool to speak. I'm a toolbox. What? You're a toolbox. You're a toolbox. I'm a toolbox.
We call that.
If you open up your tools and you play with your tools, they become polished. If you don't use your tools, they get lost. So as an 8-year-old little boy, I found toys in the garbage, and I became a hoarder ever since. So I find things that nobody wants, and I went ahead and I brought them over here, and I bought this building on a credit card for $10,000. But look, I filled it with all this stuff. So everybody comes and they see stuff, and it makes them happy. So that's the story of Randyland. Stuff.
What's your first piece?
I don't know.
What's your favorite thing that you have?
I love everything.
Your favorite? You don't have a favorite corner?
No.
Just like everybody has their favorite.
It's like
kid.
picking your favorite kid. No. I love Randyland. Own your tomorrows. Never, ever, ever give up on your dreams, because they are from heaven above. They're from your heart.
Adorable.
What it is, you go all the way down. You zig, you zag, you zig, you zag, you zig, you zag, just like life. And then you find a wall. Oh no, you're lost. No, there's a hole in the wall. You go through the hole, and all of a sudden, there's a big warehouse. Look for the mural. Ooh, that's bicycle heaven. Cool.
Psychedelic.
Psychedelic.
Well, if you like bicycles like I do, you're going to love this next place. It is called Bicycle Museum, or Bicycle Heaven. It's got more bicycles than any place in the world. It's the #1 museum, TripAdvisor, and #4 things to do in Pittsburgh. Let's check it out. I think I finally found a place to retire. Get it, retire. 2 floors, endless rooms. I've never seen so many bicycles. I mean, this is just a tenth of the bicycles that are here. And some of these things are ones that you grew up with in the 60s, well, ones I grew up with in the 60s. Things I've never seen before. Weird sort of motorcycle-y things. 50s bicycles. 40s bicycles, I've got everything. crazy ones. Like, look at these. So here I am, the most famous bicycle in the world. Here it is, the original. Wait for it. Pee Wee Herman's bicycle. This is the original. How cool is that?
If you like this a match, why don't you marry it?
Okay, I didn't think it could get any better than Pee Wee Herman's bike. But here it is, the monkey's bike. Yeah, the monkeys rode this. Here they come, heading down the street, getting the funniest look, cuz.
Yep.
I'm here with Craig. Craig is the founder, the guy that makes bicycle heaven happen. How did this start?
It started about 30 years ago, and I started out at my house in Bellevue, PA, and started with one bike out of the junk.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many bikes do you have now?
We have over 4,000 bikes.
A lot of bikes. You saw Pee Wee Herman's bike, the monkey's bike,
Yep.
some other bike movie
We have
bikes.
some of the Beatles bikes. We had bikes that we would rent. Were in movies like Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe.
Oh, was
He
it?
actually rides the bike in the movie and whatever. And he just did one here in Pittsburgh too, Fathers and Daughters. I think it came out already. I'm not sure. Anyways, he rode the bikes in that.
I'm here at the famous bar, Beet and Potatoes. A name that conjures up all kinds of things like mostly meat and potatoes. Anyway, it's a very famous place. It's one of Pittsburgh's top chefs. And here we're having these very special starter dish of pig ears. I know what you're saying. Who would eat a pig ear? Does that even look like a pig ear? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? No. Is this the pig ear?
That's not the pig ear.
That's part of a pig ear, right? All right, so
Tastes like a pig ear?
it tastes a little bit like French fries, but better. This has got meat in it and potatoes. It's a name. I can eat this all day long. It's kind of like it reminds me of the outside part of that Chinese dish, sweet and sour pork. That's it. Mostly sweet, not so sour.
All right. And what have we here? What is that? What is that? What's that?
This is
Mushrooms?
Fried Brussels.
Oh.
fried Brussels.
Yummy.
These are fried Brussels sprouts. We're all the way from Brussels, Belgium. Well, I don't know why I'm doing an English accent instead of a Belgian accent, except the fact that nobody, oh yes, no, this is my Belgian accent. These are Brussels sprouts from Belgium. Right. This one here is the mini Brussels sprout. It's not so evil. It's like 1 calorie, you know, sort of the Diet Coke of evil for Brussels sprout, as it were. That's all I got.
Is that a wrap?
Wrap.